Here's your latest African news. Mali. Thousands denounce France at pro-army rally. Thousands of people demonstrated in Mali's capital on Wednesday, backing the nation's military rulers and protesting perceived foreign meddling in the Sahel state. The protest comes as military strongman Colonel Assimi Goïta faces growing pressure from European powers to renounce a possible deal with Russian private security firm Wagner. Former colonial power France, which has thousands of troops in Mali, warned against the deal after reports Mali was close to hiring 1,000 Wagner paramilitaries surfaced this month. French Defense Minister Florence Parly said this week that her government will not be able to cohabit with mercenaries. Germany said it will reconsider its deployment should Mali strike a deal with Wagner. Congo Kinshasa. Over 40 NGOs call on donor governments to intervene to stop new logging plans in the Congo rainforest. As international donors prepare to announce a purported $1 billion forest protection agreement with the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo government is planning to lift a moratorium on new logging consensus that threatens some of the last intact tropical forest on Earth. In a letter to the donor countries, more than 40 international and Congolese NGOs urge the future funding for forest protection in the Democratic Republic of Congo must be conditional upon renewal of the moratorium that has stood since 2002. Lifting the ban will put at risk an area of rainforest the size of France, resulting in land grabs, social conflict, and the exacerbation of the climate and biodiversity crisis. The demand that any new agreement with the Democratic Republic of Congo government be conditional on binding commitment to extend the moratorium was detailed on a letter sent yesterday to the Ministers of Development, Environment, and Foreign Affairs from different countries. Morocco. Rare dinosaur bone discovered. Scientists in London say a fossilized rib bone discovered in Morocco is part of the oldest ankylosaur, or armored dinosaur, ever discovered. The team at the National History Museum estimates it to be more than 160 million years old. It is the first of its kind to be found in Africa. The museum's researchers say the fossil is also one of the strangest they've ever seen. The creature's protective spikes were fused directly to its ribs, rather than to the rest of its armor coating. The specimen was discovered by a farmer in the Middle Atlas Mountains of Morocco, the same locations where the National History Museum researchers had previously identified the oldest stegosaur ever found. South Africa. South African Airways returns to the sky after 1 year of inactivity. South African Airways announced last month that it had set a date, September 23rd, to resume operations. True to its word, South African Airways will relaunch today after a year of inactivity and almost 18 months without a commercial flight. The carrier will initially offer flights from Johannesburg to Cape Town, Accra, Kinshasa, Harare, Lusaka, and Maputo. South African Airways has not flown any commercial flights since March 2020 and ceased all cargo and repatriation flights in September last year. Tickets went on sale on August 26 and have sold well. According to the airline interim CEO, early figures indicate flights may be up to 75% full, although opening up other routes may prove to be a complication due to ongoing travel restrictions. Mozambique. Troops rescued dozens of women and children in Mozambique. Mozambique troops have rescued dozens of civilians from a northern district recently recovered from jihadists, a local official said Thursday, as military forces backed by foreign soldiers gained ground against the insurgents. Troops sent by several African countries since July have helped the army in Mozambique's gas-rich Cabo Delgado to push back Islamic State-linked militia, who have been terrorizing the province since 2017. Mozambique and Rwandan troops scored a major victory in August when they drove the insurgents out of their de facto headquarters in the port city of Mocimboa da Praia. Zimbabwe. Government moves to resolve Chinese firm's dispute with villagers. A major investment in black granite mining in Uzumba, which includes the processing of the stone rather than just mining, still needs to have the compensation deal worked out with the 89 households who may have to move. Discussions also have to include sparing sacred places in the area. Government has stepped in to help work out a deal between Kasek villagers in Uzumba and Hygiene, a Chinese mining company intending to extract black granite, which intends to undertake processing of the stone, thereby creating value and jobs. Yesterday, a high-powered government delegation led by local government, public works ministers, mining and mining development minister, and Mashonaland East Minister of Provincial Affairs and Devolution Senator met in Mutawata with the affected people represented by their chiefs to map the way forward. Thanks for watching. visit our YouTube channel tunacheki to watch our daily news reports and our website tunacheki.tv for all the latest news updates. Also, don't forget to catch our new show Startup Africa every Thursday on our channel. You can directly support this news series by becoming our YouTube member or becoming a Patreon. And remember, Africa is watching.